Okay, we're getting going here. We got the 3 piers in for the left side of the extension. I got the 2x8 over there. I'm putting in the piers, about cutting the piers for that right side, and then we'll get the beams built, and we might even have that done today. Hope to get the beams on today, and then tomorrow the joists, and maybe even start the flooring, seeing how the weather is. We're gaining on it. The beams and the piers are in. They are solid and they are level. And now it's time to rip up the deck, because I've got to put a couple of piers in to support these beams, and then start laying the joists and then the subfloor plywood. So we'll see how far we get. Well, there it is, all the joists and the rim joist. Starting to put down the subfloor. It's about 6:30 at night. I'm tired. A lot of lifting today, a lot of hammering with the heavy hammers. I am going to put enough of those boards on so that I can come up the stairs right here. And then I think I'm going to call it an evening, a day well spent. Looking good. Well, there it is. My floor is in. A lot of work, but it came out pretty good. I didn't make too many mistakes, at least not that I can think of. We'll see what comes back to haunt me later when I start framing in the walls. But got her all in. Pretty solid beams and posts, piers, and nice size subfloor. 20 by 14, a little over a couple inches larger than 14. That might have been the mistake that will come back and haunt me. But I'm very pleased. I'll start laying out the studs for the walls. I'm sitting here looking out of my future bedroom thinking, okay, what kind of a window do I want here? And a window maybe here looking back into the woods, and then I don't even know if I need one there, maybe a small window there. This will be the storage room over here. 6 or 8 feet of storage room, the entry door there. Of course that goes into the kitchen. I'll have a nice window here to let light in, and there'll also be light in the storage door, in the entry door. Then I'll have a door right about here going into the bedroom. Have a door right in there, and that'll be a nice sized bedroom. Alright, more thinking, more plotting. Did it all myself. I'm pretty proud of it. I think all the measurements are accurate. Everything is leveled. Took a few days, a lot of humping. But tomorrow we'll put a loft up there. And then the next day I'll start working on the roof. So we're gaining on it. Well, I got the deck in, or the deck for the loft, that is. I got my pole up there tomorrow. I'm beat tonight, but tomorrow I'll play around with the ridge board and look at the steepness of the roof slant. This will be the loft. Got all that done. All the OSB is finished. All the windows are cut in, the doors are cut in, and I even swept the joint out, and it's really taken shape. Brad stopped by and looked at it and said I've done a good job so far. A lot of work, wears me out, but I'm pleased. I'd like to get a roof on it. Oh, in the not too distant future and then work on the inside, I'm pleased. I like the windows. This is going to be nice, this big window in the bedroom looking out down into the forest depression. This is the back window. I've got this window lined up directly with my back door so that I can, when I think I'm going to have the bedroom door right here aligned with the back door and with the window, so I have it open, I'll be able to see the forest out back. This tree is pretty close here. I might have to cut this puppy down. I hate to do it, but at least a couple of these guys might have to go. Here's the window out to the drive. Not much to view out there, maybe the outhouse and the drive, but it's going to let air in and light in. And I was going to have a door. That's my entry door with the steps. I was going to have a window. This is my storeroom here. And I thought, why not put a big glass door in, and instead of a window, it'll let more light in, number one. Number two, I could build a deck out here eventually. So that's what I did. That'll be my next year's project probably, is to build a deck out this way, looking out over the depression. So that's what I've accomplished so far. Well, sure gaining on it. Got the roof rafters up and the gable end framed in. Got that done yesterday. Brad showed up and helped me get the sheathing up. We got one half of the roof sheathed, and I got to do the other half today. Finish the sheathing on that side. Put the building wrap on. Put the windows and doors in. And I think pretty sure I'm gonna hire a guy to do the roofing. And then once I put some blocks up there to close in those eaves, which are still open, the place will be pretty well closed in. I can relax a little bit, maybe go fishing, and then start on the electric. So Brad should show up pretty soon, and we'll put the other half of the roof sheathing on. Very pleased, very pleased. That is the one thing I didn't want to do, roofing. So I hired a professional to do it. That's Eric up there. He's putting the roof on today. And I did not want to do that. Everything else I've done. Looking pretty good. Got the doors in, the windows in. I'm waiting on you, Erica, to help me put on the siding. We'll go take a look at the inside. Here's the entry side with my stairs going in. Like I said, all the doors and windows are in. I still have to put in doorknobs and locks, but that will come. Let's go in and see what we got here. Coming in. I'm still putting up this partition here. That'll be the wall separating the bedroom. This is what I like. All the tools. All my tools cluttering up the work area. Look at that. I just put the electrical wiring in and the outlet. As soon as the roof's on, I will try it out. But I'm going to go pick up some insulation today. Hopefully get the insulation in today. And then tomorrow maybe the sheetrock. Take a quick peek upstairs at the loft. So my new toy, I got a compressor, a finishing nail, and a brad nailer. So that's a new toy for me. And here's, put a plug outlet up there, single outlet. And that should all be covered in today. Eric is working on the roof. We should be dried in by the end of the day. All right. There's your guest room. Welcome. This will be my work area out here. My work area and my storeroom. Alright. To work. Thought while I was at it I'd go ahead and document, in case I forgot, where the power circuit to the loft is from. It's from this corner outlet, and the circuit goes right up along the stud up into the loft. So that's where that power for the loft comes from, the 15 amp circuit. The sheetrock is up. Got you can see the room is really delineated now. I'll put the door in once I get it taped and floated. But today, Father's Day, I will tape and float the sheetrock and hopefully have it finished and sanded tomorrow, and then I can start painting it on Tuesday. And then I'll paint the floor and the walls, put the door in, and then I'll start worrying about furniture, gaining on it. My traditional Father's Day breakfast, 2 giant Apple Star pancakes. Yum! Well, day before Erica arrives and her room is ready. Shall we go take a look at it? All I got to do now, the roof is on, shingles, all I got to do now is the siding here. And she's set. Got my storage workroom cleaned up a little bit. I should still probably paint the floor. Got the walls finished, got the trim in, got the door in for the bedroom. Now let's go see it. Got the floor painted, all the sheetrock paint up. Got a switch here, an outlet that is switched, so with the switch plate at the entry. Got my 3 windows. This is beautiful. I'll show you in a second what it looks like from the inside of the cabin looking into this room with the door open. Got my baseboard heaters in. They work. Didn't electrocute myself. Very pleased about that. Love that little room. Erica's coming in and she will be my interior decorator with me. We'll figure out how to decorate this thing. Alright, now I'll show you what it looks like from the inside. I purposely lined up the door with that window with my back door in the cabin. So let's go see what it looks like. This is what I'm very pleased about, that alignment. The alignment of the bedroom door and that window and this back door. It lets the light show through. I can see the forest. I was worried about giving up my view of the forest. I still have it back here. I still have light. I'm very pleased with this view. So this storm door here will be removed and we'll put that elsewhere, but I am just really pleased with what I've done. Boy, that storage area has been gobbling up the stuff. It's been wonderful to clear out my cabin and have room to move. Tomorrow Erica comes, so I think she'll be very pleased. Here's my fearless daughter ready to go with the Rolling Stones blasting in the background. Putting the ledger board on for the Friday. All right.
And now it's Dad's turn. As you can see, we've got one board up.
You're going to stop right about here. Stop before it if you can. Then we'll have you cut in this way.
Okay.
So we're going to cut that chunk out right there. That's going to go. And then we're going to cut this angle here in that center line.
All right.
Have you done?
A little bit.
Okay.
A while
This
ago.
I'll just show you how to angle it. This is the piece where you're going to lose. So This is the piece we're going to lose, so
Right, there you go.
yeah.
One of the fun things of coming to visit Alaska. Using big tools.
Okay, let's go take a look at the finished product. My new addition. We'll enter in the, this is my back door. And we enter into my utility area. And my utility area has room for a lot of storage stuff, because I've got a lot of storage up there. That's up there's my loft. Holy moly, look at all the storage. I got all my gear up there. Took so much out of the cabin. It was wonderful. So that's my storage loft up there. I still got to finish the insulating the beams up there, the ceiling and the walls, and but I'll get to that next year. There's my, oh, I love that. That's my workbench. Nice little work area now. Here's the guest bedroom. Let's go check out the guest bedroom. All right. Got my 2 bunks in here. Kind of looks like a youth hostel now. I don't have any decor in here yet. I'm waiting for some things. Probably do it next year. Anyway, there's I got pine trim. I did the sheetrock on the walls like I did in the main cabin. And I did pine trim on the around the windows. Put my big table in here. A couple of carpets. I've got my baseboard heaters in. But this is a nice 12 by 14 room. And a back up here. But it's plenty of room to spread out for guests. Put a chair in here. Maybe I'll get a chest of drawers or something. But there is plenty of room in here for my guests. I'm very happy with this guest room.